Welcome on back and gather round, gang. It's time for some more Total War Warhammer 3. We are here for the next chapter in our legendary Throgg Immortal Empires campaign, where Counterkeep Peaks is under siege by this paymaster, his iron blaster, and a whole heap of friends coming in from this side. So similar to kind of our last few sieges here, we've set up a couple of defensive positions where we're going to try to use the walls as a trap. We can't really stay on the walls until things like these iron blasters get a bit closer. Then we can easily deploy up there and chuck stuff at them. But lead belchers are one of the premier wall clearing units. You want to stay well away from them, let them come in close where their gunpowder weapons won't be as effective, and you can just tear them to pieces. Still, this is not going to be a very easy fight. We don't have a ton of units here, so we'll see what we can do. The battle. Oh, we've also got a tier 3 tower on this side to help out, which I think should do nicely. And you'll watch that they are just going to get cleared off the wall. Let's make sure these things are shooting at the lead belchers if we can. Because even the Stonehorn here, we can pretty easily kill with just some javelins. So if we group these guys up a bit more and bring the javelins in, that might work out pretty well. Oh, good. Gorgers. I didn't even realize those things were there. Let's go ahead and bring you on outside this way. Oh, they're just going to go straight through the walls. Yeah, that's something I forget the ogres can do. Kill. Oh, he summoned in a manticore. Oh, well. Depending on where that manticore decides to come down, we might have a bad time. That drops. So our troops should have additional bonus viewers, right? No, it's not working. Oh, CA. Our whole strategy shit is supposed to be about how we get bonuses fighting the different factions in the world. Oh, that's not what I want to do. Oh, it's too late now. And it doesn't even work. Oh, they got through those walls fast. Good grief. Javelins, please. Get up on top. This squad of ogres seemed like they were more willing to fight than the previous ones we've been brawling with. And not having our bonus be large is not great. That's really been a placebo this whole time. Here, Leech. The Bruiser, you go ahead and pull away for just a moment. Then come back in while he's discouraged. Excuse me. Get back here, you. Roller Guts is leaving. He wants nothing to do with this fight. I mean, they're still clearing the top. Our berserkers are fighting hard. Eat your souls. We need more towers here. If they break this side as effectively as they're doing, we're gonna have additional problems. Granted, they're not gonna have any lead belchers by the time they're done here, which is amazing. Another Spirit Leech. Our Lord is getting clapped. Get him out of there. The Skin Wolf killing that Paymaster. Nice and easy. Oh, no, that's the... I got them all kinds of mixed up. Using Spirit Leech on the unit that has way more health, too. Wow, that is a horde of ogres. And the way they're running in looks extra terrifying. Oh, the Noblars are snacking on our berserkers. Get up top, lads. You're just getting torn to shreds. Oh shoot, another manticore. See, we don't need that. You need to go away. Where'd that manticore even come from? Ah, see, my lack of micro is unfortunate there. Let's stay away from this manticore. Right, good, the Paymaster's dead. Let's try to move out to assist. May not work out very well. Let's go ahead and bring some axes over. Oh, yikes. Where can I bring them? This is bad. Don't really have the troops to turn around and defend if they decide to come through. Alright, Spears, you deploy and kill those Gorgers. You go help. Axes, if you can just kind of distract some of these crushers, that'd be great. Beautiful. Have the Skin Wolf then go through. Didn't even realize we got you all the way outside like that, but quickly reposition. They actually have the fire up and over the walls, or that's just shots that are coming over. That is crazy. Yeah, I don't know if we're gonna be able to hold this one. Here comes some Noblars. His spears aren't doing terribly against the Gorgers. You do like to see it. Javelins, if they can throw from up there, that's incredible. Catch those crushers. And I need to keep an eye on where they're going. That way these throwing axes don't just get wiped out. We've got traps ready, but it's still not going to be super fun for the men in charge. Get those Gorgers down. Let's go ahead and bring in the Javelins. And now, brother, I know I told you to get that Iron Blaster. Standing there and getting shot by it is dumb. Alright, yeah, here they come. Let's try to get some axes chucked at the Crushers before they get too much closer. And I guess you guys can move in and take out those Noblars. Need you much closer. They're only safe if the enemy chooses to not move in. Which they have, because why wouldn't they? Oh no, they're just trying to dodge. As they get a bit closer. Well, they're doomed. Need you to go capture this zone. They slam right in. We can go for a Spear Leech here. If we get enough damage, they might just lose their leadership. We'll see how much damage they get before that happens. Because we're about to lose a lot of leadership. And here they come. Flanking around like monsters. There's just too many zones to defend from. And there goes our leadership. You lads fall back, let the axes take your place. And then actually, if these great axes can come in here and just capture this back, that'd be awesome. Charge them, take them down. I really don't want you hunters getting any closer. Why are you getting closer? Bring us to carnage! Brother. I'm not getting any closer. That's dangerous. Yeah, double Stonehorn, they stand no chance. We can perhaps... No, keep falling back. Drop a leech. See if we can have our Lord run through. The Lord's actually getting chunked down pretty well, but no, there's no way they fight a Stonehorn and win. Go here, quick like. He's having a hard time even just getting away from it. Noblars are down. Love to see it. Get our leadership back. Try to kill the Stonehorns at the same time. Because they're going into the champions. You love to see it. Oh no, you need to get back over here now. It tried its best. The Stonehorn is down. Make sure it's all the way. That one Stonehorn taking critical damage. Let's get the other one. No. Why are you getting closer? There's no reason to get closer. Overcast it. There's quite a bit of danger involved in that. Spears here. We're just gonna have a final holdout. Unless they elect to go around, which they very well could. Good chunky damage. Alright, that Stonehorn's back though, which is never a good thing for anyone. Pull back. Yeah, it's gonna choose to... Well, it's deciding. This Stonehorn is down. Very thankfully. There it goes. Just a couple more javelins, we can kill it. These poor guys are done though. Everyone else, rotate for a final stand. Flanking around to capture all of our zones is weak, but we see you. Oh no, here they come. Alright, they're gone. Their general is too, though. We have like one volley of javelins left, and that's the only thing they're good for, so hopefully they get some good damage. That first group ran in and got decimated. That's incredible. Stonehorn is so weak in terms of health that we might just be able to get rid of them as they charge in. Hold this hill. When their lord gets any closer, we'll hit him with another Spear Leech. For now, we wait. Once we're out of javelins, though, things are going to get really spicy really quick. Those tower positions are not going to be useful. That's some Iron Fists down. How many more units do they have? Just all of them. Yeah, unfortunately, 8 Peaks is not going to be around for long. Neither is this Can Eater, though. They get charged. Like he's absorbing the Spear Leech pretty effectively. Alright, lads. This is going to be just a extremely long-term holdout here at this kind of last position. You know how this is going to go. Catch you in a moment. Well, we made them bleed for every inch of territory, but it was all for naught. The settlement falls, they do lose their leader and this Butcher of Beasts, as well as one team of Lead Belchers and almost the Iron Blaster, which is too bad. Everything's very low health, though, so we can come on in here and take them out as long as we're quick.
Try to be my slave, for the alternative
Darthu
is
wants peace. How intriguing. See, we could take peace with Darthu to sneak in here and just raid. See, all we have to do is raid the Oak. So if we can sneak an army round, that's fantastic. That's what we're going to try to do. So yeah, we'll go ahead and take peace, and you'll give us gold for it. Valley has been wounded. 8 Peaks falls, but that doesn't really matter. 8 Peaks isn't important to anyone except for 3 factions. From afar, let us watch the sweet flame engulf that precious streak in. And actually, I did notice that there was a couple units that had access to some bonus view large, so it was very sporadically given, which is interesting. So maybe a freshening up of the tooltips on these, or at least the text, and make sure it actually does what it says. We are going to burn the tree kin. We get more weapon strength, missile resistance, and double experience gain.
Overrun the world.
And they are all camped out. Are the rats and the wood elves working together?
Don't cross wires.
Just trying to keep me from raiding, huh? That's pretty impressive.
Ill considered.
Ill considered.
Shame and
Odin, you can come on in and... You can just keep stealing from Musion, no reason not to.
bringing it.
Mine. Lost that accent, you go claim Musilon. Gelmar, can you recruit any more from here? Yes, you can. Knock them out. And actually, I think we were going to try to use some of the Ice Wolves. Ratcatcher. Yeah, so for Gelmar here, these are the front line, and then the Ice Wolves will be the flankers. We'll see how well that works. Fast movers and heavy hitters for dealing with Skaven. Sacking and high seas attrition immunity, that's not a bad call. High elves, dark elves, lizardmen. The coast. This one makes you... Oh no, you can get 2 of them and it drops it by 50%. Income from post-battle loot and missile resistance when fighting against Talea, really. Specifically Talea. Leadership during subterranean intercept battles is for everyone. Vigor loss reduction for all of our cavalry only affects these guys, which is kind of strange. Wolves don't have cavalry. I will go ahead and grab blockading the coast, gives us replenishment rate and income from sacking.
Knowledge is power.
Exactly. Throgg, we gotta get around to 80 peaks again. Which is a darn shame. So come on to Black Crag, and there's no fear. We can just drop in a normal rating and just stare Can Eater in the face. They're of course going to use the underway, but come at me all at once and see how many of your ogres lie broken. They're going to move in this way. Belly Slappers coming on in with a bunch of slave giants.
Despoil and ravage.
I mean, but we already have a Necrosphinx, so at your own peril, sir.
All the way.
Who knows where the Cathayans went? I think they're also a war with Grimgore, so they might have just got drop-kicked. Here, let's find out by moving along this choke point. So D-Liv is still here. Go steal some technology and do some scouting. Well done, Wintertooth. Spread some more corruption while you're at it. And let's jump around to all of our heroes then. And lords, that is. So Kevin, you are... Realize that we've got Skaven and Krauser-Karak, and that's how we get access to the dwarf research, so we're just gonna stay here in this choke point. And as soon as we can declare war on Moors again, we will, and we'll go ahead and take Krauser-Karak. Demonic murderer. If you wound... And then as we kind of pan across our glorious empire here, Karak Norn will go ahead and pop in the cultist camp. Since we've made friends with Argyle, and we don't have to worry about them at all. We're not at war with Belagar yet.
No.
But we will have to sneak past him, unfortunately.
Despoil and ravage.
And we've got Kirakiran for even more iron. I kind of just want to leave you alone. I highly doubt you're going to let that happen, but...
I hear you.
Sneak around there, Haka. If we can just sneak in and raid the Oak of Ages, that'd be amazing.
Norsca. Overrun the world.
We can make it to the choke point. Choke point fight against the Wood Elves is really not that scary. But we have to kind of be careful. You know, we're going to stay together here. If you guys want to advance on these two, that's fine. Ulfar needs to heal, so we'll keep him in Bastone for now.
Bloodthirsty.
Repair up and upgrade Musion.
Dominate.
Lost Edix said you can get more hunters should you wish. I don't really wish, but we could.
What?
Okay, then also our lords up here in Conquat, so we're gonna bring him out. I said he's gonna be the one that goes after the Skaven proper at their home, so
The crow directs me.
we'll grab this mysterious island first.
This way.
Scooch on over. If Dastard Coldeye wants to fight, we'll show him how dastardly he is not.
Enslave the Southerners.
Now see, Garmer, you're fine. We just have to ignore you two. Up to the frigid north. Everything is calm. Mostly because we forced it to be. Good news is, Help It is just getting even better for recruitment.
Now.
So Big Hank, 1 turn and he's out.
Bring death.
4 Thrax, we can actually switch you over into a raiding camp. You can benefit from global now. And I think we're just going to continue that kind of formula of 4 champions. And then the rest being Famir trolls and specialists. Against the Wood Elves, we really don't need giants. But we could make sure we have aerial dominance. Wood Elves never have walls. They're like us.
Overrun the world.
Rather stupid.
Chieftain of the tribe.
Wormgrim is ambushing. Let's make sure we're zooming around here intelligently.
But they are mine.
Thank you, Throgg. Third breaker, yeah, that's the one that's healing. Maelgar is moving on in to actually be of use. Because they're quite a ways away, we have no way to teleport. Alright, looks like that's going to be this turn. Catch you in the next one. I wanted to show you all before we did the turn, we actually have done enough damage to Talzin to force them into a peace treaty, which allows us to sneak right on into the King's Glade and raid it no problem. As predicted, they marched together to stop us. If we were to give that to auto resolve, we'd lose both of our giants and a few other of our beastly friends, so I think we'll just brawl ourselves. Most dangerous target is probably the Snowhorn of Morn. I don't really see any of the rest of this actually dealing any damage. We're quite quick and quite dangerous. Let's do this. Alright, actually I think the last thing we need to do in this army is either add... No, probably remove that. Well, we need at least 1 Skin Wolf. We'll grab a couple of Famir warriors with great weapons. That way we can fully dedicate to dealing with anything large. Skin Wolf up front. Throgg, and we can pretty much not deploy the rest of this squad here. Well, let's get them kind of set up. Giants with the Man-Eater pistols, and then the 2 Mammoth up front as well. These trolls need to stick with Throgg. The rest of them can hang out with the Man-Eaters. Do something more like this, where they're stacked up on that side. The Meteor Warrior is also ready to break anything we come into contact with. I say we weren't going to deploy, and then we just do, so that tends to be the way. Right then, boys, let's do this. I say we take this flank over here with all the hunters. Throgg and everyone though is just gonna go straight in to try to take out as many of these baddies as we can. You sneak up on those Man-Eater pistols.
Lord of the monstrous horde.
Extra speed will give you that Crimson Juggernaut as well. Get as much speed as possible. Let's see what happens if you unleash 3 Frost Dragon Breaths on a single squad of Man-Eaters. Or actually, let's change my mind. Use it on the Lead Belchers back here. We're trying to sneak around and hit them as well. Summon some spiders to get their attention, and you keep moving. Oh, and when you use an ability, he's no longer invisible. I think. Either or. Slam into those Man-Eaters. Deadly Onslaught. Weaken. You're going nowhere. Kill for corn. So we can send Throgg straight into Kid Eater. Spiders got obliterated. Okay, I changed my mind for you 3. Let's go this direction. Trolls all jump in here together. Dropping spells on them, too. Awesome. Oh, there's a lot of ogres, though. We could use a wee bit of help. Dragon, let's go ahead and drop down. Take out these crushers. And now we've got ourselves a really good defensive position, too. Wolves go wide. Trolls come through. Sit in the Mammoth. Get a little bit closer here. Meanwhile, Throgg and Scylla have made all sorts of friends. And also, thankfully, they regenerate like monsters. Buff yourself up there. Let's go ahead and bonus damage everyone in this group. Burn the giant round. Let's pick off the stragglers with the dragons. I'm gonna bring you away from the main fight. Trolls circle back in. Send those trolls into the saber tusks to help. Let's go ahead and crush them and keep moving. Get after these lead belchers in the back line. Crimson Juggernaut, heal for Corn. Thought you were leaving? No, there's no escape. Just the void. Send the dragons in to deal with these lead belchers. Spiders in the back line, which can go immediately after some man-eaters there. Icy Breath. We're fighting a lot on the flanks. Send some breath into the Morn Fang. Break this flank for me. Man-eaters focus the shots with the Stonehorn. I don't want it to be doing anything. Gonna find another flank and break it. All the abilities have been popped.
The old world is our ditch. Chaos good. This field shall be my
I returned from the mute. Our skin wolves got savage there. I think we need to definitely replace them with some that have some armor. They're good, but that 15 armor is rather low. Keep them fighting. And that Lord's gone. Go ahead and focus fire down the Snowhorn now. When the Lords start dropping, the Ogres leave pretty quickly. Back over here, Sila, you go for the Lead Belchers. Those need to cease. These poor Skin Wolves. Get them back over here fighting this Giant. Which is really not much better of a fight for him. Chase down the Man-Eaters and see that is the leadership gone. The one weakness for the Ogres is that they just don't like to fight when their leaders are no longer here. And so we'll take full advantage. We should claim ourselves a heroic victory. Or Goldtooth. 3 armies defeated. We'll go ahead and take the captives this time.
God's hunger too.
Oh, another attack on the Veil of Woe. No, I think we can do better than that. So, once again... Well, you know what? For the sake of time. Land Scryer then moves on Montfort. Fair enough, that's a lot of abominations. Nothing really I can do against that. And they also hit Bordelot as well, which we can easily defend. We'll go ahead and hand over the last of the Maw Herd, and... mush. Rest in peace, Skaven. Really? That is a doom stack of Demogryph Knights. Well, that's kind of a problem. Golden Horde are coming on down to cause some issues, aren't they? Now we're gonna fall back. Technology stealing is a success. Student and a seer. Picking up all sorts of new friends. Alright, well, we do now have the Golden Order hot on our trail. We can move in and take out, we have to get the Ruins in camp and then Ruins in. We're Fortune 2 will likely have to fight directly, because then we're dealing with the entire wing of Dimogriff Knights. 7,000. Too bad it doesn't really matter. Hang on now, Skaven Blight's mine, Ark, and if you take that, we're gonna have problems. We'll see if we're going to allow that.
Run the world. You have my
It's like them raiding on in. All we have to do is reach the Oak of Ages. And then we can fight ourselves a dragon. Mutant is just gonna stand in front of Garmer and Snagger. Seems like a bad idea. Huh. Not really sure what the strategy is there. We're gonna go ahead and move up to here and send Garmer around to attack.
to their graves.
He doesn't really affect our income either, so we're not worried. Go off with a boom, and we really don't lose anything in the process. And we'll switch back into camp raiding and move into Paravon here.
Sound compels.
Same thing, and move into Paravon from this side.
But of course.
And we can try to barter with our allies for Skaven Blight if they steal it, which they're definitely going to do. That's Arkin directly. There's no... with 2 Hyro Titans.
Throgg the Troll
Well, Throgg, I think from there we can pretty easily march on 8 peaks, but let's take out Hard first so he doesn't come back and try anything as soon as we move on.
answered in blood.
Answered in blood.
Wintertooth
Can't quite reach, so we'll just drop back into raiding camp and go stand outside, angrily chanting.
Ravage.
Odin here of the Vargs has a couple of Screaming Skull catapults and then some shotgun skull grinders of corn. Seems like that'll be a lot of fun. We'll have 4 spears, and then since I'm pretty much just going to use him as defense, let's go for some javelin chuckers. And by that I mean all of them. There we go, all of the javelin throwers.
Outstanding.
Outstanding. You just go ahead and steal some more tech here from Krak.
Chieftain of the tribe.
In fact, Kevin, to make this even safer, we'll go to the other side of Krak, where there are likely no Skaven.
Enslave the Southerners.
Yeah, they're still there. Let's go on the other side of this choke point. Surtha, you're just gonna have to keep recruiting through Global. That's just the way it is. Although we have no more spots through Global. So, you know, let's go ahead and fall back to Zardagrund.
Decamping. The eagle guides me.
Not necessarily all the way inside.
I submit.
And then I guess we have to wait because Global's all taken up. So for now, Surtha, you can just go ahead and have a couple more Spear Marauders, what we need. For ogres. Yes.
What?
Alright, perfect. Well, you know what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and skip to next turn where we can actually start raiding in Talzin, and if there are no good battles in between, we'll just see you when we can get to the next monster hunt. Well, the fight I was trying to avoid at all costs has come to us, so we gotta deal with Grog and Curtis. Although, best case scenario, Grog has attacked us by himself first instead of allowing it to be Curtis's turn. Foolish AI, knowing their allies there to help them. This allows us to kind of rush in, kill this lad, and then just easily position to go after Curtis whenever he does arrive. Well, hopefully. That's all we need to win. That is so many Halberdier Knights. Let's do this. And if that map is correct, this here is a choke point we can set up at and just throw javelins at them as they show up, which would be amazing. So we need to deploy you lads like so. We're gonna have the Manticore attacking from either flank, that way they both count as kind of flank, obviously flank attacks. You two straight down the center, or maybe you two. And then we'll deploy the infantry around this kind of core here. Spread them out just a little bit. And then we can have all of our Famir on the... Or at least we'll have the Famir working together on the flanks. They work even better in groups. And then the trolls can be the screen for our marauders proper. Let's see, both skin wolves working together on this flank. We'll have to remember that they don't have as much armor, and let it begin. Move forward to take that cloud out. We'll go ahead and get everyone in a group too, that way it's easier to command going forward.
Come on.
He without a doubt is going to be hauling Cheek away. Everyone else forward. Let's get you lot in guard mode. He's doing a really good job staying away from... How did you get over there? Grog straight up teleported.
Let's do this.
That's pretty dang impressive. I'm assaulted by Grandfather Nurgle. Oof. As we advance here, so I've muted, we are getting a bit closer. Spirit Leech going down on our Manticore. Prefer it be them than anyone else. Go for an Occam's Mind Razor as they get a bit closer. We do still have a whole minute to kill this poor unfortunate mage, so we'll take the opportunity. He gets flattened. Manticore deals so much damage. Very good for sniping mages. Look, a couple of mammoth. Switches his Spirit Leech choice, but now has even less armor and a bunch of new friends. Then we go ahead and wait for those reinforcements, no problem. In fact, infantry, get a bit closer. We'll move you lot around to the flanks, and you do the same. 7 seconds. Alright, we don't have time. Move to just here, we don't have time. Go immediately after those man-eaters. I'm gonna send you and the mage. It didn't work. It didn't work. More damage. Trolls charge them. Champions follow them in. Destroy. Kill those Luminarchs. We are taking some damage. Overcast. Indulum here. Yeah, let's get to work on those Hippogriff Knights. Quickly now. Flank swing in. Sheesh. Melikoff's mystifying. Let's go ahead and get that on these Grenadiers. If we can get them away, go after Curtis. If not, no big deal. As Luminarch is doomed. We got him trapped in here pretty well. If this wasn't a trap, we would have had a really bad time. But as it stands, this is going very well. Now let's go ahead and just save. Take out this Luminarch. That thing cannot be allowed to fire. We've had our units separate just a little bit too much. Grenadiers are locked down. They are still launching where they can. Kill these Outrunners. You circle and do the same, and we deal a death blow to the Empire once again. That bonus damage, you can see their health bars just getting absolutely eviscerated. I'm not sure what the Nimgriffs are doing. They're just kind of having a good time running around in the back lines, not really selecting a target, which is perfect for us. Keep cutting these Nimgriff Knights down. Work together on these great swords here. We'll go ahead and Melkoth the Man-Eaters. And then we'll move in to chuck some javelins at those Man-Eaters. Well, like that, the Empire and Ogre combo is defeated. Curtis, why don't you go on home and tell the story of your weakness? Ooh, or maybe not. He vanished. We'll have a sip of coffee and backhand Grog and Curtis through the wall. That went so well. 48 fall, and we're, like I said, disappointed in each and every one of you. Thank goodness the Dark Gods have pointed out who was weak. See, you know what? That's way too many rats, and they're way too technologically advanced. We need to fall back. Ooh, then we get attacked again. This time, with Montfort helping, we get to win. Heck yeah.
Come, share your thoughts with me.
Share your thoughts. Defensive alliance with Archaon. Don't mind if I do. Everything's coming up, Throgg. We win even in March. Sorry, Dustin. You were destined to sink. Oof. Bad joke. Alright, well that's going to be all the time I've got for today. That extra battle was a little bit... Ooh, the Chalice of Malfleur. 100% miscast chance for all enemy spellcasters and for yourself. 30% additional experience gain and 500% healing cap. Such a strong arcane item. Either way, though, we can absolutely sacrifice Haka. Come on in here to the Oak of Ages and do some raiding, sir. Is it going to make the Wood Elves very angry? Probably permanently so, but they can deal with it. We are going to hunt their dragon in the next episode. Thanks all for stopping on by. See you in the next one.